was just an average kid until an accident changed my life. And since then, nothing's been the same. My best friend Ray thinks it's cool. My sister Annie thinks I'm a science project. I can't let anyone else know, not even my parents. I know the chemical plant wants to find me and turn me into some experiment. But you know something? I guess I'm not so average anymore.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that it seemed like it, but I did not hate that club. Oh, in fact, I think that I'm getting some hearing back in my left ear. What, you have to go? We just got on. Okay, yeah, I was kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Glad your life is so perfect. Could you show a little respect for those of us who aren't so lucky?
Are you still sulking about Scott?
It's not only about Scott. Just mostly.
Scott is a jerk, and you told him off. You should be proud of yourself. You did the right thing.
Doesn't feel like it. In fact, I'm ready to call him up right now. I mean, in a relationship, aren't you supposed to forgive people and be flexible?
Yeah, but can you really call that a relationship?
Yeah. He just didn't know it was.
But what was it based on? Because you didn't know him and he didn't know you, so you should just be really happy that you didn't waste your time on him. You know, calling him now would be like sinking to the depths of despair.
I guess all relationships can't be as perfect as yours and Bryce's.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that you should really see the reality of the situation.
Can't you ever show a little compassion? Don't you see I'm in pain here?
You're just feeling sorry for yourself, Alex. If you don't want my honest opinion, then you shouldn't talk to me about your personal life.
I won't. Are you always finishing your homework 2 minutes before class starts?
I work best under a deadline.
The entire world is pairing off. It's like an announcement was made that everyone should immediately find a boyfriend or girlfriend, and I was in the bathroom or something.
Don't put pressure on yourself, Mac. Some people are just slow starters.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Well, you know, if you're really embarrassed about flying solo, the Driscoll man is extremely available.
I don't think so, Lewis. Some things are more embarrassing than others.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
A few months ago, all I could think about was work.
I remember.
I mean, if last year somebody would have told me that in a few months I'd be in some sweaty club with some guy dancing to a band with, like, shaved heads and pierced eyebrows, I would have laughed. Bryce?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, you realize that you're the one responsible. I mean, I feel like I've grown so much because of you.
You couldn't stay locked up in that brainy little world of yours forever. If it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else.
But it was you.
Don't give me all the credit.
Okay, I'll take it then.
Well, listen, it's getting late. I better go.
Should I call you later?
You know, you better not. I got a lot of work to do.
Wow, look at us. We've completely changed roles.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'll see you.
Hey. See ya.
So just come out with it.
Come out with what?
Alex, I've known you since we were 3 years old, and when you get quiet like this, there's something bothering you. So just spit it out.
The only problem I have is the death burger I had for lunch. It's lodged in my chest like a large rock.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, then.
And the fact that I'll be the last one in our class to have a boyfriend?
Well, except for that girl with the really big head.
Roberta.
Yeah. And the one who always mumbles to herself and leaves wet gum under the desk.
Ellen. Oh, yeah, except for them. I hope.
That's quite a noise you produced there. I would have Annie check that out.
Yes. Thanks, honey.
Public station.
Dad is watching TV.
Yeah, I thought it might take his mind off of work. You know, he's heard that they brought in this new chemist, Lars, to share the GC 161 assignment with them, and I think he thinks Danielle is losing confidence in him.
Maybe it's time he lost a little confidence in her.
Well, listen, I'm not crazy about her either, but she is his boss.
A powerful new product, TKO.
I know you two are talking about me.
So powerful that your roaches go screaming from the room at the mention of the product itself.
It is time for wrestling.
Mom?
Yes.
Hey, do you like Bryce?
Bryce? Bryce. He's very sweet.
That didn't sound convincing.
Well, you know, it's just that he's like the first guy that you've ever gotten really serious about it. And I know there are going to be others. And in fact, it may not seem like it now, but boy, when you go off to college.
So you're saying that I shouldn't commit to him and that it's not going to last and that there's going to be a zillion other guys. Is that the advice that you're giving me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, maybe you should just go a little more slowly with Bryce.
You know, I don't look to you for support very often. Is that too much for me to expect?
You have my support, Annie.
Yeah. Right.
What was that all about?
There are definitely certain topics that we need a little practice talking to the girls about.
Annie.
What is it?
I have a little problem.
What else is new?
Look, can we just go somewhere private to talk about it?
I'm really not in the mood right now.
Girls? What was that?
It was nothing, Mom. We'll be back in a few minutes. When did this first happen?
About a half hour ago.
Open. Well, what does it feel like?
Feels like I have the worst indigestion of all time.
This could be a major problem. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow this GC-161 is affecting your digestive system.
How am I going to explain it?
Well, until I can figure out a way to stop it, you just have to be really careful.
Careful, I can't control it.
Well,
Girls, time for dinner.
Here. Alex, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what's going on at the plant. Since Lars joined the GC-161 team, the stakes have definitely gone up. I have the distinct feeling he knows something we don't.
I'll get it. Hey, Bryce. We're eating. Come on in.
I can't. Could you just ask Annie if she could come out here for just a minute?
It's Bryce.
Well, why don't you have him come in and join us? There's plenty of food.
He doesn't want to. He just wants to speak with Annie for a minute on the porch.
Hey.
Hey. I just came to tell you that
Tell me what?
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Thinking? About what?
About us.
Us.
Yeah.
And?
And I think we should stop seeing each other. It doesn't feel right anymore, and it's not fair to you.
Bryce, don't do that. This isn't about me. It's obviously about you.
I'm really sorry, Annie.
So you're breaking up with me?
Annie, what happened?
Nothing. Bryce just broke up with me.
Sounds horrible. If I were Annie, I don't know if I could ever leave the house again. I feel bad too, but did he really do anything that wrong? I mean, if Annie got sick of Bryce and she dumped him, we wouldn't feel that bad, would we? Of course not. See, love is totally confusing and painful. That's why I plan to avoid having a boyfriend for as long as humanly possible. Or at least until next semester. Oh my God, look at that thing. Anyway, I gotta admit that her hanging out with Bryce was kind of helping her a little. I mean, she used to be Miss Academic and everything, and then somehow she got a life. The key to avoiding pain in a relationship is once you realize he's gonna dump you, dump him quick before he has the chance. Yeah, but sometimes I think it's harder being the dumper than it is being the dumpee. I mean, I have a feeling Bryce isn't exactly feeling great today. Good.
Hey, Annie, what's up? Man, what happened to her?
You didn't hear? Big news. Bryce gave it a big D. Not that I blame him.
I've been there, Ray. A relationship with Annie is no picnic. Which brings me to another question. Do you think Alex likes me? I don't know, Ray. Lately I've been feeling this chemistry between us.
Man, what's wrong with you?
What?
You gotta get out more. There's other women in town besides the Macs. 2 weeks ago, you're in love with Annie. Who's next? Mrs. Mac?
Just watch Alex next time we're all together. I mean, her body language says it all. She can sense the Driscoll charisma. Where are you going?
Sorry, man. I'm due back in the world of reality.
Can I come?
So, Annie, I'm still popping these glass bubble things out of my mouth. I need help. Do you know what it is yet?
I think maybe it has something to do with GC161 in your small intestine. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Annie, you haven't turned on your computer in 2 days. This is not a good sign.
Alex, can't you show a little concern? I'm going through some pain here.
I just want you to know that Bryce wasn't all that great.
Don't say anything, okay?
Well, he wasn't. I mean, he was a lousy dancer. He was kind of arrogant.
Yeah, but he liked me, okay? I'm not gonna find anybody that liked me as much as he did. Don't you realize that?
Yeah, he liked you so much he broke up with you.
Would you let me out?
Where are you going?
I want to go call him. I want to talk to him. I think that we can work things out.
Oh, so sinking to the depths of despair, huh?
Alex, don't compare this to your little Scott thing.
You're only going to make it worse if you call him. Look, why don't you run some tests on me? Run them all night if you want to. We'll have a Testing Alex marathon. Look, I can control him now.
It's great.
Don't call him, Annie. What's the point?
Hey, you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, Mom.
Do you have any sunblock on?
Mom, I'm sitting in the sun on purpose. I don't want to block it.
You know how dangerous the sun is, young lady. You could be doing some serious damage to your skin right now.
Oh, Mom, what's a little sun? I mean, Dad and Annie are always handling that GC 165 stuff. I mean, isn't that dangerous?
First of all, it's a GC 161, and they only handle small amounts of it, and they wear a great deal of protection. Listen, there's some of that SPF 300 up in the bathroom. Go put it on, please.
All right, all right. Where's Annie?
I think she just went to Bryce's place to patch things up.
And you let her?
It's her life.
Annie! Annie!
Oh, shh. Don't try to stop me because this is between me and Bryce.
Annie, do you really think Bryce would have come all the way over to our house to break up with you if he didn't mean it?
Oh.
Annie, look at you. You're totally brilliant. And if you just changed your wardrobe and hairstyle a little, you'd probably be almost gorgeous, too. And I happen to know there's a nice personality hiding underneath. You're gonna meet a zillion guys better than Bryce, I promise.
Alex, I know that you're trying to help me, but I don't think that you know how bad I feel.
I do know. I mean, you're such a perfectionist and you're so used to winning and having everything go your way. This didn't. You're awesome. Bryce is a jerk. Forget about him.
I can't.
Oh, Annie, let's go. He's not worth it. Stop it. Forget about him. We'll go for a little ride. Get your mind off things.
You're forgetting Bryce is the one teaching me to drive.
I'm not talking about driving. Come on. Give your little sister a hug.
What?
Alex, where are we going? Wherever you want.
How about home? Like immediately.
Come on, don't be so boring.
Whoa. Whoa.
Great. Nice work, sweetheart. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye-bye. Honey, I really thought I liked that Bryce. Until he hurt Annie. Now I can't stand it.
Listen, he's not my most favorite person either, but honey, we can't forget he's only 17. You remember what it was like to be 17?
Not really.
I forgot you were born at 40 years old.
Cool, huh? Cool? That was unbelievable. I had no idea morphing felt like that. You're completely conscious the whole time. It's like your senses are at this extraordinary level.
Yeah, no kidding. Bet you want to do it again.
Absolutely. This amps my research up like 300%. The fact that I can write my thesis based on first-hand experience is huge.
And I see you've totally forgotten about Bryce.
Do you have cockroaches?
Unfortunately, yes.
Do you turn on the kitchen light in the middle of the night and see them run for cover?
I've seen them make off with
So I'll meet you at the library.
And are you
You remember the library, right? It's the building with all the books. I'll meet you there in 20 minutes.
Well, fear no more. Paradise Valley TKO is so powerful.
Nice going with the boyfriend, Annie.
He's no boyfriend. He's cute, but the couch is smarter than he is.
So I guess you're over the whole Bryce thing?
Yeah. You know, a lot of guys started calling after the news got out, but most of them aren't really interesting.
That guy is interesting.
Trust me, he's not. Here. It's your bubble remover.
Finally got that together for me, huh?
Sorry, I've been busy.
Yeah, I saw him. I have to drink this?
All of it. It's an over-the-counter digestive product that's mixed with the anti-GC161 solution. Should solve the problem. What would you do without me?
Probably enjoy my life a lot more than I do. Excuse me.
Listen, I wanted to thank you for helping me out with the whole Bryce thing.
Sure.
I know that I was probably a little insensitive to you about Scott.
Insensitive? You? I'm just kidding. You were only telling me the truth.
Anyway, you were there for me when I needed you.
You needed me? That's a first.
I don't think it'll be the last.
We're not going morphing now, you know. Are you guys talking about me?
No, Robin, we do occasionally take time away from talking about you. So I'll see you later, Alex. And maybe we'll go for a ride then?
I'll think about it. Okay. A ride? I thought you said you would never get in a car with Annie behind the wheel. I won't. Then what are you guys talking about? Someday, Robin, I'm sure I'll tell you all about it.
Thank you.